Player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams, as we're just about ready to get this one started. "2K Sports presents the NBA. Monday Night Basketball is coming right up. We'll watch the Miami Heat in this one as they go up against the Atlanta Hawks. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. GA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo is a first-time All-Star in 2020. He was the 14th pick in 2017. And he said, whoever gets drafted, you want to play the right way. My situation was different. I had to sit. You get experience and reps during practice. Once you get to do it in the game, the leash gets longer, and you get to become who you want to be. Kevin, he's become one of the best young big men in the league.
All right, thank you, David. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their roster.
Compensating for the absence of a key player can be difficult, but they've got to hold strong.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. They've got Clint Capella. Trae Young is out there with Wright. And it's Luwawu in at the power forward. And for the Heat, Lowry out there with Robinson. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Tucker in at the 4. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here, Greg. Great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it, Kevin. Once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5, because listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2" and you're 7'2", I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller.
Now here's Lowry. Pass to Butler. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Here's the break. A nice shot by Young. Young's got the opening bucket of the night here for the Hawks.
Yeah, credit Herter. Recognizes where the help is coming from. Finds the open man.
Lowry against Young. Lowry kicks to Robinson. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Robinson. Three-pointer, Lowry. That one doesn't go. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. And the pass to Herter. Here's Luwawu, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days. Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
Young inside. He's guarded by Adebayo. Here's Capella. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
A big who lives inside. Capella knows he's a center. He knows he makes his living off scoring close in against that good D.
Now here is Lowry. Robinson passes to Butler. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
The Heat have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
Now here's Lowry. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. Lowry finds Adebayo. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor. Has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Now, here is Young, guarded by Tucker, and it's blocked. And it's the Heat on the break. Butler with the ball. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Butler's got 6. Hawks have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Right, the 3. The kick out to Young. Shot clock at 5. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And for a long time, Atlanta had been searching for a legitimate center. Seems like they found their guy in Clint Capella.
Yes, and Clint Capella is limited offensively, but that's not his job. What Clint Capella does do, he does very well. He's a terrific rebounder, and he will have a lot of room to finish at the rim, as he does with power.
All free throws good from Capella.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
Now here's Lowry. He's still scoreless so far in this one. So they take the lead.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Luwawu. A 3-pointer off the mark. For Miami, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Here's Adebayo. Another shot. A shot missing. Good work defensively by Capella.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Oh, to the
That's what I'm talking about. That was nice. Great floor awareness there by Jimmy Butler, sensing one of his guys is open and gets it to him.
And that's a special play coming from the 1 spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo!
Here's Butler. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And just a solid way to start the game. 4-5. And taken with the 30th pick back in 2011. Jimmy Butler went from 15th man in Chicago, riding the end of the bench, to franchise player in the course of 4 seasons.
And Greg, it seemed in Chicago and Minnesota maybe Jimmy Butler wore out his welcome. Philadelphia, they had him and they had to juggle multiple stars. But, man, Miami, the Heat handed him the keys, and he has taken off.
And, Kevin, he's shown himself worthy, lifting them to a top seed in the East and himself into the MVP conversation.
Markieff Morris is checked in for Miami. Now, here is Robinson. Here's Lowry, and it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Finished off the break.
And great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big-time play on both ends.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury, never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
Adebayo finds Morris. Good ball movement here by Miami. Robinson misses. And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young, and Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in playoffs.
Here's Robinson following the bucket by the Hawks. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Jimmy Butler used his body and muscle well to get the foul called.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Really a good season for him overall. Last year, look at the number, 83% from the line.
The Heat making a switch here. Heroes checked in. Gallinari, he's checked in for the Hawks. Bogdanovich comes in for Wright.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oops.
Here's Hero. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Here's Adebayo. Here's Morris. A second chance effort. Pass to Adebayo. Count it. Adebayo's got 6 points.
With a lethal mix of strength and length, Bam Adebayo can wreak havoc down low.
And here is Butler. 11 points in the game. On the mark with the 15-footer.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
Pass to Gallinari. Now Young. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
Able to see the entire floor. Young gets a lane, and he takes it.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line, no matter the situation.
Hunter's checked in for the Hawks. Lowry passes to Hero. Butler with the ball. 13 points in the game. And here's Morris for three. Drops in the tray. And the Heat lead by 4.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists tonight.
That's next level vision. Young could probably lead the league in assists if that were his goal.
Now here's Lowry. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
Here's Young. He drains it from the right block. 9 points in the game so far.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Outside Lowry. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalry. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
Off target from outside. The Hawks trailing. Williams kicks to Hunter. Pass to Gallinari. Lowry against Williams. Lock at 6 to the inside. It's stolen by Adebayo. Outside Butler. The pass to Hero. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. And the Heat lead by 5.
He has big-time confidence. Tyler's a decisive shooter who doesn't hesitate when he gets a look.
Capella dishes to Williams. Down low. Here's Gallinari. No good that time. Good work defensively by Morris. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And the basket by Lowry.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
Williams attacking. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. The shot by Butler, nobody around. They grab their own miss. Here's Morris, and he uses the glass on the layup. Morris has got 5 points so far.
And the D getting outwork there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. It's the Heat up by 9. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And we spoke with Jimmy Butler not too long ago about his teammates.
These guys work so hard, and they're young, and they're professional with it.
Well, Greg, it sounds like Butler has found happiness.
You know, people don't talk enough about fit. It's important to be in an organization and a system that maximizes your abilities. Butler is playing some of the best ball in his life and making everyone around him better.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
And they took advantage of it.
Oh, here he comes!
That was amazing, and look at the elevation. Explosiveness by Butler, leaping way off the ground for that dunk.
Outside Williams. To the middle. Here's Gallinari. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And they keep hammering. Away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David, very athletic. Thanks.
That's good planning, and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Atlanta. The Hawks have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. Lou Williams, so crafty, GA. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
Poked loose, taken away by Williams. One-on-one fast break. And Gallinari throws it down.
Leaving no doubt about that one. Gallinari active, getting to the rim.
Miami leading by 4. Kicks to Butler. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's Hunter. Finished off the break.
I love Hunter's athleticism and versatility as a finisher in transition.
For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Now, here's Butler. He's guarded closely. Oladipo with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the knack.
Bogdanovich looking around. Passes to Williams. He kicks to Gallinari. Over Morris. Shot clock at 6. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Williams.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Outside Butler. Rebounded by the Hawks. Outside Bogdanovich. And stolen by Butler. And now Oladipo pushing it up. No one. Oh!
Yes! Yes! Defensive Butler is absolutely tremendous. Active hands. Came away with a steal on that play.
Outside Williams. Back to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Hero passes to Adebayo. Butler. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Butler's got 19 points.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Now, here's Hunter, defended by Butler. Hunter kicks to Williams. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Adebayo with the bucket.
Look at Bam finishing strong, making sure the defense can't stop the break.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Craig, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital. I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Oladipo. Pass to Strus. Six to shoot. It's to Dedmon. Oladipo for 3. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Well, opponents worry about Oladipo's quickness attacking the basket, which really helps him create good looks from the perimeter.
That's in, and the Miami lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Capella.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Young with the steal. And the layup falls. Young's got 13.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Hero. Good work there as it goes. And the Heat lead by 3.
A focused individual. Hero's not going to let a little contact affect his shot.
Young pass to Wright. Back to Young. Rebounded by Tucker. The Heat leading by 3. Takes it from 10. No good off the back of the rim. Now the Hawks moving it the other way.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Tyler Hero. Oladipo with the ball, and Young picks him up defensively. Now a timeout called by Miami.
And the amount of pressure that Trae Young puts on a defense is staggering. He's either carving you up with his passing or hitting you with that jump shot.
You know, Trae Young is the type of player that can lead this league in scoring and in assists. And also possibly could do it in the same season. For a youngster, he sees a lot of double teams. It's impressive how he handles it.
It's Oladipo on the wing, guarded by Wright.
And there's that scorer's mentality that Oladipo possesses, which really puts the defense in a bind trying to stop it.
Oladipo hits them both. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. They trail by 3. Back to Wright. Here's Herter. No good. That would have tied it. For Miami, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. Miami no good on that time either. The Hawks trail by 3. And here's Young from the arc. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
He's calm. He's confident. Young has that it factor.
Now Oladipo, 9 points in the game so far. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. Atlanta making some changes. Okongwu's checked in for Capella, and it's Johnson in for Luwawu-Cabarrot. Young passes to Herter. Young outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Young's got 9 points in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Oladipo misses. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. From deep. Rebounded by Tucker. Miami trailing. Now the pass to Lowry. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
That's a grown man's basket right there by Kyle Lowry. He is so good at getting dirty down inside.
Here's Young, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And in the first quarter, he was consistently getting to the line and really causing headaches for the D. Haven't seen that same type of consistency here in the second.
Some players drift in and out of the action. Trey, he's always right in the middle of things.
Martin's checked in for Victor Oladipo.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Now here's Lowry. He has 6. Floats one up. Rebounded by the Hawks.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Johnson outside. Fires from deep. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
And here's Lowry. A minute 20 left in the first half. Right against Martin. 5 on the clock. Passes it to Tucker. Hits the jumper in space. Tucker's got the game tied up here for the Heat.
Working in that mid-range area. The analytics may not love it, but that's a good look for him.
Young against Lowry. Floats one. Dedmon with the block.
The 7'4" wingspan of Dedmon. Hard to get your shot over that.
Lowry passes to Strus. Good ball movement here by Miami. Pass to Martin. Over right. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Young with no one around. Offensive rebound. Pass to Herter. There's the feed to Okongwu. Throws it up high. And Okongwu slams it in.
Such an incredible score. Young's playmaking may be on the same level.
Lowry from outside. No good that time. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Hawks lead by 2. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. With Trae Young. Hey, Trae, a slow start, but you guys bounced back. So what changed?
I think you're just getting back into the rhythm, getting into the action, being aggressive. I think that was the main thing. We just got to go out and compete and do what we do.
We'll see if you do what you do so well in the second half. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Tremendous first half. Glad to have you back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Trae Young was the story in the first quarter. He had 20 points. And Gallinari, a guy who maybe should have gotten more All-Star votes over the years. Shaq, all he does is produce.
You just need to score off the dribble, off the catch, pass. I love his game. He plays reckless. He plays fearless. He's Gallinari.
I like that. You know who's just a Steve thought about?
Chris Webber.
Oh, right. Well, his durability is one of the other things I like. But, you know, he really is like a power forward who plays like his home. Meaning he plays on the perimeter, handles the ball, and he can carry the offense.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for
folks.
joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
And, you know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
And some of it's just a mindset. He came into this game with a very unselfish approach, and his teammates have benefited from it.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. On the court for Atlanta. Bogdanovich out there with Trae Young. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's Johnson. And it's Luwawu in at the power forward. Inside, Butler with the steal. Lowry with the ball. And guarded by Capella. Lowry dishes to Robinson. Five to shoot. The Heat need to get a shot off. And Lowry gets it to go.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Capella kicks to Bogdanovich. Over Robinson. Doesn't go that time. The Heat go the other way with it. Right side, Butler. Outside Lowry for the lead. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Lowry. To the paint. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. And they take the lead. Adebayo's got 12 in the game.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Yep, it counts.
With that tight handle, Trae Young can get anywhere on the court he wants to go.
The Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Young against Lowry. And Tucker kicks to Butler. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line. Free throw, good Butler.
And as much as he commands attention on the court, Jimmy Butler content to skip the spotlight when he's off it.
You know, GA, nothing has come easy in his career for Jimmy Butler. All he does is puts his head down and works and works and works. And because of that work ethic, he has become an all-star. Love watching his progression.
The pass to Luwawu. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Here's Capella, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And read the plate perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
And the Hawks making a change here. Hunter's checked in. Passes it to Tucker. Kicks it to Robinson. Pass to Adebayo. That's a 2 from Butler. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Butler's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Young drives in. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Okay, incredible body control, the will to complete the play. Young with the potential and one.
Morris is checked in for Miami. Gallinari, he's checked in for Atlanta. The Heat with the lead. Lowry with the ball. He's got 8. Here's Adebayo. He feeds it to Butler. Outside Lowry. The 3. The three-pointer is right on target. Lowry's got 11.
Lowry, a guy who can do a little bit of everything for you, including stretching the floor.
Young inside. Lowry covering. Young against Lowry. Young outside. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. The Hawks have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Tyler Hero, he's checked in for Miami. And a change for the Hawks. Williams, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Robinson goes in. That's a 2 from Butler. Gallinari with the rebound.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Hawks have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. And he makes the first.
At the line for 2.
And Williams drops them both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
The Heat have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Outside Butler. Here's Hero. 5 points in the game. And Capella sends it back. And they'll keep possession. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Trae Young. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Bam Adebayo has been fairly solid from the line throughout his career.
And Bam Adebayo demonstrating a refined skill set that belies his nickname. Over 5 assists per game. He's a creator, not just a finisher.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Butler on the way. From 13, Green for 2 points. Butler's got 26 points.
Jimmy Butler, great feel for the mid-range game, and it's where his jumper's most accurate.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And the Heat have given Adebayo the leeway to rip and run, baby, make things happen.
And Kevin, an unselfish player who loves to pass. Even back in high school, playing with lesser talent, he made sure to find the others.
The Heat making a switch here. Vincent's checked in. Heat have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Outside Butler. Pass to Hero. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Young passes to Gallinari. Down low, Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And guys, when Capella's playing like this, it's an added bonus. Love seeing him catch fire.
Here's Hero. 5 points in the game. And the wide open shot from Morris. The 17-footer goes down. Morris has got 7 points in the game. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. It's a 1-point game. To the inside. And it's sent back by Morris. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Butler with the ball.
This could be a problem. That's his fourth foul with plenty of basketball left to play.
Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. The pass to Vincent. Loads it up for Adebayo. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Atlanta calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Gallinari. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Hunter. And it's DeLon right in for Young.
This shot can't get past Bam. His reach is just too much.
Williams with the steal. Pushing it up. Goes up. And the dunk by Capella.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close. Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Here's Williams. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor. Here's Vincent. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Now Morris. He's got 7. Passes it to Hero. Inside, 6 on the shot clock, and again the turnover by the Heat.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Hawks have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Williams looking around, and the dunk by Capella. Neither side has relented a bit in this back and forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Ball's knocked loose. Oh, and here comes Williams all alone. Drops in the breakaway layup. And it's a 3-point Hawks lead.
And some kind of switch must have been flipped at halftime because both teams are getting after it.
I would have loved to hear the coach's speech because they really took heed to it. Like you said, both teams playing at a different pace.
2 minutes. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Vincent, started by Williams. Hero passes to Butler. Here's Vincent. Clock at 6. Lets it fly. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Up again. It's good on the putback. Luwabu's got the lead up to 5 now for the Hawks.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
We've got 1:13 left here in the third quarter. Butler feeling out of it. Sweet little floater. Butler's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Tonight, Butler's been ferocious, got into a rhythm early, and has been able to sustain that effort. Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Now just a 1-point Hawks lead.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Atlanta calls timeout.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
A different look for Miami. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Morris. And Martin subbed in for Hero. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Gallinari's checked in.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Here's Vincent. He's guarded by Williams. Vincent, the pass to Butler. Out of bounds. Atlanta will take possession. The Heat making a switch here. Lowry's checked in. Here's Wright. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Gallinari. And too long on the shot.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Herter passes to Capella. Williams in the post. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. The Hawks on top, up 3. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And stolen by Wright. They've got Martin. P.J. Tucker is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Lowry. And it's Oladipo in at the 2 spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Here's Wright. Feeds to Capella. The kick out to Wright. Shot clock at 6. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Free throw drops for Wright. Atlanta making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And so Wright nails both of them. The Heat trail by 5. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Miami with the ball. Right side Lowry. That one good for 2.
A tale of 2 halves. He's really turned it around here, scoring the ball.
Here's Williams. Nice D from Oladipo.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
To tie it up. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 11 rebounds in the game. To the middle, Johnson. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Johnson's got the lead up to 5 now for the Hawks. Lowry passes to Adebayo. Dishes to Oladipo. Outside, Martin. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Lowry. From deep 3-point range. Rebounded by the Hawks. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Now here's Wright. Gallinari outside. Jacks up a 3. Victor Oladipo grabs the miss. Oladipo's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Lowry up top, guarded by Wright. Williams against Oladipo. Again, the miss by the Heat. The Hawks leading by 5. And Williams gets it to go on the assist by Wright. Wright's got 3 assists now in this one.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
You see the offense coming around for Adebayo. Entered the league with raw skills, but he's had the benefit of great coaching.
And Wright, here we go. Here's Capella. He dishes it to Wright. Capella kicks to Wright. Lob pass to Capella. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Oladipo against Wright. And here's Adebayo outside. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Out to Gallinari from deep. Rebound by Kyle Lowry.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
And Shea gets the whistle. That time. That's foul number 2 for him. Robinson's checked in for Victor Oladipo. And then for Atlanta, Hunter's checked in for Gallinari. Young is subbed in for Williams. And the Heat call time here.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
And Miami making a change here. Strus is checked in. Then for the Hawks, Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Johnson. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Hunter. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. He said, look, you guys are playing physical, and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Shots good from Young.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Young against Lowry. There's the pass to Tucker. Wants to get it to Adebayo window.
The emergence of Adebayo as a scorer, this franchise has to be ecstatic.
Pass to Young. He kicks it to Capella. Young drives in, and the dunk by Capella.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Tucker. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 6 assists in the game. Young from outside. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Hawks lead by 7.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Strus passes to Lowry. Lowry drawing the double team. Here's Tucker. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Inside. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism? For a big man, Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
The Heat have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Lowry passes to Strus. Back to Lowry. Outside Robinson. 6 to shoot. Here's Strus. The offensive rebound. The shot. No good. In the corner. Herder with it. No good off the front iron.
Missed opportunity, wide open for mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
And Luwawu Cabarro is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Miami. Jimmy Butler. Fires from 14. It will go down, and the Hawks lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Adebayo.
Proving he has the touch from mid-range. Bam Adebayo showing you another dimension of his game.
Young looking around. The dish now to Wright. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Young left side. Can't hit that one. Miami's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Wasted no time on that one. Now just a 4-point Atlanta lead.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Clint Capella.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Gallinari, he's checked in for Luwawu Cabarro. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Kevin Herder. And it's Bogdanovich in for DeLon Wright. And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Young against Lowry. Lob pass to Capella. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
So dangerous in the pick and roll. Trey makes quick reads and great decisions.
The Heat trail by 6. Here's Butler. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on DeAndre Hunter. Jimmy Butler. Free throw, good Butler.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And so Butler nails both of them.
What you have with Jimmy Butler is a guy who can guard 1 through 4, and sometimes even the 5.
Atlanta calls timeout.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
Atlanta leading by 4. Young outside. Lob pass to Capella. Here's the break. Here's Tucker. Hits it from 3-point range.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Here's Young. Good on the shot. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Trae Young doesn't get rattled and plays very well under pressure.
And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the voting just will go to the free throw line.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
And Kyle Lowry drops them both.
Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
Pass to Gallinari. Back to Young.
Inside 2 minutes.
And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Let's look at Trae Young's shot chart. He goes inside more than people mention.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Cool under pressure. Terrific job nailing those 2 free throws there.
Here's Butler. Softly drops in the floater. Butler's got 32 points.
Responsibility all on Jimmy Butler. He stepped up to the plate on that one.
Capella finds Gallinari. Back to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Here's Butler. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Clint Capella.
At 6'7", Jimmy Butler is no slouch down there on the block.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 2 here. And so Butler nails both of them. Atlanta's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Young lays it up off the glass. Young's got 15 points in just the second half.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Takes the 3. Gallinari dishes to Young. 1:09 left in the 4th quarter. From outside, off the mark. Adebayo with the ball. And guarded by Capella. Tries it from 19. Tucker can't get it to go. Young inside. Adebayo on him. This one for 3. Young's shot is off. To the paint. Here's Lowry. Money! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
And here's Young. It's good.
Incredible. Often the smallest guy on the floor, Young consistently comes up with the biggest plays.
Timeout called, the Heat. They're trailing by 3. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the 4th. For the Hawks, Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Gallinari. And it's right in for Bogdanovich. There's 25 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Checked in for the Hawks. Bogdanovich comes in for DeLon Wright. Young against Lowry. Pass to Butler. Over Hunter. And it's Butler missing.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And that's a wrap. Those free throws being the nail in the coffin.
Butler from outside. And it's Trae Young with the rebound. And he commits the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game. Lowry fires away from outside. No good. And so the Hawks take the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Trae, you guys had a look in your eyes tonight, so how satisfying was this win?
I mean, it feels great. It feels great getting a win. But at the end of the day, I mean, I'm just here to help my team win, whoever we're playing against, and that's all I care about.
Well, you all certainly did what you had to get this win, man. Congratulations. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.